Watch me eat, watch me flip, watch me stream. I'm not a bitch, I'm not a dog, nigga. I'm off the leash when I'm whipping it deep. I'm throwing it deep when I'm shooting, I'm throwing it deep. I got Hershey's kisses, I got Hershey's kisses, I got kisses, I got Hershey's kisses, I got Hershey's kisses. I got Hershey's kisses. What up? We on YouTube. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I got Hershey's kisses. But I got Hershey's kisses. Yeah. I got Hershey's kisses. What up, man? We here. We vibing today. Welcome back. This is YouTube. Say what up, YouTube. Say what up to the people on YouTube, man. We here. We here. I'm spitting this shit. I got a mouthful of chocolate. Pause. White chocolate. Hershey's cookies and cream, nigga. How y'all doing, man? It's Wednesday. Hold up, man. Get some air horns. Lick a shot for Big Papa in the sky. How we doing, people? How we doing? What up, chat? Shout out to y'all in the chat right now. We vibing. I got Hershey's Kisses. I got chocolate. Diddy trial going on. We're going to talk about some of that today. This is my first time even discussing this motherfucker, man. This freak nasty boy. So we're going to have some fun today, you know what I mean? We're going to keep it light, keep it lighthearted. We're not going to get too wild with it, you know what I'm saying? As much as we can discuss, that is not too much of a downer, because all of this shit is a downer, fam. So, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be a nice, fun stream. I am too. Please, if you don't know me, if this is your first time on my channel, hey, what up? What up, people? If this is your first time seeing me, seeing this face right here, it's your boy. It's 2. Call me 2, you know what I'm saying? 5'2", but still bigger than you. You bitch. You bitch. We having fun though, man. Bring it in, my people. We here. So I appreciate you if you made it on this stream, if you plan to be here, if you didn't plan to be here, if you're just walking through. You know what I mean? It's kind of wild if somebody just walk up into your function and just dip. Don't say nothing. But hey, that's cool. That's what this is, an open door policy. You feel me? We got the doors open here. We don't discriminate. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome. So grab a seat, do what you do, you know what I mean? Grab a drink. We just gonna be chilling today. We vibing, we having some fun. We smoking, drinking, and chilling. We having a good time though. Let me know if you're here in the chat. Like I said, this is my second time streaming on YouTube. I was over there on that other platform. I was on Twitch. I'm gonna be honest. And my people don't go on Twitch that much. I'm going to be honest, man. My people are right here on YouTube. I was neglecting you guys. I was neglecting you over there with Twitch and them. And shout out to Twitch. I love Twitch. But YouTube has treated me a lot better. I appreciate YouTube a lot more. So this is where we at today. We here on YouTube. Let me do a quick test because like I said, I'm just making sure I'm doing right. Okay, yeah, we good. We got audio. I don't have my mic accidentally muted. I do shit like that sometimes. I'll go on stream or try to record a video. 35 minutes in that motherfucker, I'll look down in my OBS, mic muted. Fuck. Wasted 30 minutes of everybody's time, and that's how you know. That's how you know when I used to be over there on Twitch. It wasn't nobody in there with me. I was in the party like this by myself. I'm in the party by myself. Nobody with me. Nobody to tell me, hey, bro, we can't even hear you. I mean, that bitch going crazy, dancing around, listening to music, doing one of these. I'm over here with the Nobody telling me a goddamn thing because it's nobody in there that let me know my mic was off. But we got audio today. I appreciate y'all. We do have the super thanks option available today. I didn't set a goal. I mean, my goal is to get one super chat. If we could get one super chat by the end of this, y'all go to. Actually, let me see if I can set that up right now. One super chat, any tier. I think the lowest one is $2 or maybe even $1. And then if we get it, how should I celebrate? What should I do to celebrate? I'll do a cartwheel. I'll do a cartwheel. And I do good cartwheels. Pause if necessary. I could do a cartwheel like a motherfucker. All right, I think that is how you set the goals. Start goal. Let's see. We got a 2-hour time limit. We trying to get one super chat. That's it. Let's see if we could do it, man. Let's see if we could do it. I appreciate y'all here. Like I said, once again, big up yourself. Big up yourself if you found your way here. If you didn't, if you just passing through, that's okay too. I still love you. We gonna lick a shot for Big Papa in heaven. Lick a shot for Big Papa in heaven, you feel me? So, without further ado, let's get this bad boy started, you know what I'm saying? I just want to go ahead and let you guys know, if this is your first time, like I said, stumbling across this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. Please hit the subscribe button. If this is your first time tuning into this content, this is your first time knowing who I am, seeing my face, please hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button. You know what? Let me actually just pull up my page really quickly so y'all can go ahead and get familiar with who I am and where you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let me make sure this is muted because my content likes to come on and just start. All right, here we go. Perfect. Bam. Look, here we go. Pull this up for y'all. Here we go. Woo! Wham! This is where you can find me. Oh shit, we got a new sub since I started, or maybe before I started I didn't realize. This is where you can find me at, people. This is this YouTube channel clearly. So go ahead. This is where you want to go to and hit subscribe. Subscribe, motherfuckers. Surprise, motherfuckers. Hot fries, motherfuckers. Dead flies, motherfuckers. All of the things. But I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is where you can find me. Let's get it going, man. Let's go ahead and talk about some news. Let's talk about some Diddy news. Trial. This is day number 8 of the trial. Like I said, this is my first time talking about it too, so I'm gonna be pretty loose with this shit. Like I said, I'm trying to have as much fun as I can. This page and this stream is for fun. As much as me trying to report news and tell y'all about certain things. I'm not a journalist. I make beats. I'm a producer. I just like to make content as well. You know what I mean? I like joking around. I make jokes, skits, slightly do comedy. I don't want to say I do comedy, but I like comedy. And I'm in the realm of creating comedic content. So, enough about that. So, you know what I mean? I want to go ahead and get into some of this Diddy stuff. So, the trial has been going on for 8 days. This is my 4th day, so I'm behind in terms of catching up to the news, I guess. Let's just go through a little timeline of what has happened for this week. I guess we could talk about the things that occurred this week. I had a list here somewhere. Where did I put it? One of these, I'm gonna find it. Don't you worry. I'm gonna find it. Here we go. All right. So, we're going to watch some of these videos on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it nowadays. I know what I call it. I call that shit Twitter still. But, we're going to talk about some of the videos that's on this page. Just a quick timeline, you know what I mean? If you are just completely unfamiliar with what's going on here, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a journalist, so please. I'm just reporting what I see and we can react to it, you know what I'm saying? Starting with the timeline just for this week, you know what I'm saying? This week started Monday the 18th. Today is Wednesday, so no, the 19th. Sunday was the 18th. Start of the week, but start of the work week was Monday. Let's just go down this timeline real quick. So we got Regina Ventura testimony. That's Cassie's mom. Let's see if we can find a video on that. Just to kind of kick this off visually. That's wild. Those. You know what? Let's just start with this. Let's start with this right here. So if you happen to be in the New York tri-state area, you too can get paid $20 if you wear a free Diddy t-shirt in front of the courtroom. Apparently, they're being paid. Protesters are being paid outside the federal courthouse for Diddy's trial, with people reportedly being paid $20 an hour to wear free Diddy t-shirts. Turts is crazy. To wear free Diddy t-shirts, all in an effort to raise awareness about Diddy's crypto token he launched mid-trial. Wait a fucking minute. You mean to tell me this isn't even in support of, like, his cause or the case? The nigga got a crypto token? A crypto coin? Am I seeing this right? There are paid Diddy protesters outside the federal courthouse for Diddy's trial, with people reportedly being paid 20 an hour. 20 an hour is better than, that's more than minimum wage. I know that shit. What is minimum wage in New York? Hey, nigga, you could wear a free Diddy shirt and make above minimum wage. Above minimum wage, you feel me? This applies to Long Island and Westchester County? The fuck? Why them niggas get the higher wage? They got $1 more. So apparently, the rest of New York State, the minimum wage is $15.50. So you're gonna get $4.50 more in support of the diddler. All you gotta do, pull up the diddler. They gonna give you $20 an hour apparently. I wonder if this shit is like a per diem, or do they pay you out at the end of the day, or do they just, you know what I mean, like jury duty? I never been to jury duty, so I don't even know how you get paid there. Do you get paid daily? Do they just pay you at the end of the trial or case? A flat rate? Like, I don't know. But apparently, if you ain't got no job, nigga, head your ass down to that federal courthouse and you can get 20 an hour. 20 an hour. That's facts. So, let's see what these motherfuckers are up to. Bunch of unemployed
Why do you feel that way?
So these are all paid protesters. You can get $20 an hour if you wear a t-shirt.
Alright, just looking at these people here, my man look like he just came down off a high. You got a nigga and a shiesty. Oh, and look, they got the $sign in front of Diddy. That is a token. Damn, look, let's run this back. My son he's still leaning. He coming down off a mean high. Bro still hunched forward, coming off a high. Easily, they just pull some niggas off the street. Yo, you want to make $20 an hour? Bro said an hour? Fuck it, I'll take the dub. Bro right here with the hat look like, he said, fuck it, 20 an hour, I'll just take the dub. Give me the 20 right now. I do 1 hour. I don't need no more than that. Oscar down the block said, all I need is another 20 to re-up. My man, look, let's watch it again. Let's just kind of see who these people are, and we can kind of figure out why they decided to put on free Diddy t-shirts for $20 an hour. Let's take a look. So we got Shady. I'm gonna call him Shady. Shady with the glasses and the headphones. Nigga got the hoodie on. He not even doing the job correctly. How you get a free job and not doing the job correctly? Bro, they said, what did they say? They said, bro, you get a $20 an hour per diem if you wear a free Diddy t-shirt. This nigga got this shit underneath the hoodie. Bruh. You can't even do a free job correctly, bro. What the fuck? The nigga got the shit zipped up too. If you don't want to wear the shirt, bro, we can see you. We know who you are, apparently. Your people do. I don't know this nigga, but somebody can identify you. I don't give a fuck if you got shades and a hoodie on. We're going to be able to identify you, young man. just saying. You're doing the job incorrectly. So we got him. We got Shady. We got my man Mickey Notfax over here to the right side. At least he got it on right. And then you got Shorty over here with the denim jacket over it. My son got the Montclair bubble vest. These with the mask on. Are they trying to hide their identity, bro? You're recorded. I'm pretty sure my man with the Montclair bubble, if we don't know who he is somebody that's close to him that knows he got that bubble. He loves to wear it. They're going to figure out it's you, big man. They're going to figure it out. And I'm pretty sure you're going to tell somebody, yo, you know what I was doing today, bro? I was out in the city. I was just walking around, you know what I'm saying? And they asked me if I want to make 20 an hour. All I got to do is put on this free Diddy shirt. I did it too. You're trying to hide your identity. Or maybe you just care about COVID. Maybe you're being an upstanding citizen. Let's keep it going. Let's see who else we got in this video. We got,
Why do you?
Yeah, all of these niggas just came out the shelter. I'm not gonna lie, respectfully. All these niggas, they probably posted up across the street from a shelter. And then you got my man at the end, right?
Why do you feel that way?
You got Pooh Shiesty. I'm gonna be respectful with these two right here. Let's take it back a little bit. Damn, that shit went back to back.
Why do you?
I'm gonna be respectful with my commentary right here, but what's going on with this? I'm not trying to misgender anybody. I just want to say I am very confused. If somebody is in the comments or watching this after the fact, let me know. Just so I don't misgender this person. Respectfully. We got Pooh Shiesty over there on the left-hand side with the mustache sticking out. And then we got my man at the end right here. The nigga is still coming down off of a high.
Paid protesters, you can
Lick a shot for this man right here. Lick a shot for him and Big Papa in heaven. My man said $20? I just gotta stand here? I need to kill some time to come down from this high. Fuck it, I'm gonna make another 20 to get more high? Bro said I could make another dub to get more high? Fuck it, we doing it. He about to call all his people. Actually, he's not about to call all his peoples. You know what? Then again, fiends and junkies, I seen The Wire. They want everybody to get high. So he gonna put niggas on. He gonna hit his mans up so they can get more of that shit, whatever they on. More of that stuff. I'm gonna be respectful and say he's on that stuff. Look at him. Let's slow it down. I want y'all to see this in like slow motion. Look at bro. Let's turn it down to half speed. Let me go back a little bit. Look at how bro is look at him.
These are all paid protesters. You can get $20.
My man is doing the mannequin challenge. Bro doing the mannequin challenge for real. Like, bro really doing the mannequin challenge, gang. All right, let's watch the rest of it. So these niggas is getting paid 20 an hour. I'm pretty sure none of them probably stayed for more than an hour. They wanted to get that club, get some lunch, go back to the group home, go back to the shelter, and it's a wrap.
Or if you wear a t-shirt.
You gotta speak up.
She just got recruited, right?
I refuse.
You said no.
Yo, not shorty putting her on camera talking about she just got recruited and you got old girl over there like this recording these niggas. She said, hey, I got recruited, but I refuse. Listen to her.
A t-shirt.
You gotta speak up.
She just got recruited, right?
She said, bitch, why you putting me on camera? I ain't one of these niggas. You see me with a t-shirt? Look at that side eye. She said, girl, what we doing? She said, what? Hey, record them, not me. I'm not one of them.
Recruited, right?
I refuse.
You said no.
No.
It wasn't worth the 20?
No, but like he told me that it's for a Diddy coin, so I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah, they just tried to pay me $20 to wear a free fucking shirt.
Stop. I could tell because
The lady right there, she just kept convincing me to go wear a shirt, and I'm like, I'm good.
so just $20, and if you guys
Yup.
you need
Look at them. Back to the group home.
$20, all you have to do is wear a free puff shirt.
And just stand out here.
And you said no.
Yeah, I said no.
Did they say how many hours?
$20 an hour. And she told me she got paid like $60 yesterday for standing out there.
Oh, so that means she was out there for 3 hours. She said she was out there. She got 60. She got 3 dubs.
$20 an hour. And she told me she got paid like $60 yesterday for standing out there in 3 hours.
All right, so we figured it out. They are getting paid per day. They're not getting like a goddamn receipt for the end of the day where they got to go cash in at the end of the week. They said, hey, we're going to give it to y'all day of. For all my New Yorkers out there that's jobless, that might be homeless, you living in a shelter, you don't know where your next meal or your next money is coming from, go on down to the federal courthouse. Diddy and his team are paying $20 an hour. You too can get a free t-shirt. You're going to get some free clothing. I know it's hard to come by clothing sometimes, especially clean, fresh clothing. New t-shirt, probably your size, probably not. You might get multiple. All you got to do, promote a Diddy coin, you get $20 an hour. That's more than the minimum wage in New York City. I would do it if I was in that position. I'm not going to lie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why do you?
All right. And these are the cast. These are the casting characters over here. Shout out to them respectfully. So let's go ahead and make it down some more of this Diddy news. Let's get into some more of the maybe some more of the serious stuff. So we're gonna break it down. Like I said, as I was just looking here. So today, I don't want that to just be the joint just there, because that's just is ridiculous. Monday, May 19th. Let's just go through the timeline of what happened this week. Let me go through some of this information here with y'all real quick. Monday, May 19th. I'm just going to read this from my phone. Regina Ventura's testimony. That is Cassie's mother. Cassie's Ventura's mother testified that in 2011, Combs demanded $20,000 from her family. 20 bands, y'all. That's 20,000. That's 4 zeros in that motherfucker. Combs demanded $20,000 from her family after discovering Cassie's relationship with Kid Cudi. My boy. Oh, no. She feared for her daughter's safety amid threats of violence and the release of explicit videos. The family paid the amount, which was later returned. Let's look into that right there. Let's see. Regina. Let's see if we have any videos about here. Okay, so here we go. Look. This is what I just read right here. Let me pull this back up for you guys here so you can see it a little bit better. Shout out to the Art of the Dialogue for keeping all of this organized. During her testimony, Cassie's mother, Regina Ventura, revealed that she took out a home equity loan. God damn. She refinanced the crib? Damn, son. Mama Love damn near refinanced the crib to pay Diddy with $20,000, which he allegedly demanded for a sex tape of Cassie after finding out about her dating Kid Cudi. This nigga is insane, bro. Jesus Christ. Later, she testified that she wired the money to Diddy and it was returned to her account within 4 or 5 days. Bro, I know parents that put up their mortgage, refinance their house for a number of things. Lil John went to jail and they need bail money. Mom Dukes, Mama Love will refinance the crib. I can't imagine. I'm just trying to empathize and put myself in the position of Mama Love, where you got this sicko threatening you with violence just because your baby girl got a new man. And he threatening to release a sex tape, and he's threatening y'all with violence. Jesus Christ, talk about pussy whipped. And I don't even know if it was about pussy for Diddy. This might be sicko whipped. This nigga was rubbing other niggas' semen on his nipples. So who knows what kind of sick, twisted power dynamic or power situation he was getting from this. God damn, Mama Love, that's crazy. Let's see what else we can find about that, because that's insane, bro. What was her name? Robin Ventura? Oh, Regina. Regina Ventura. Not Aventura. Not Aventura. That's racist. Still ain't even spell her shit. I didn't spell none of that right. What? Here we go. Let's see if we could find any type of like visual or something from this. Here we go. Let's check this out. Let's take a look at this video. This is from the Shade Room. This is from the Shade Room right here. Cassie Ventura's mama, Regina Ventura, leaves court after testifying in USA vs. Sean Combs trial. Let's take a listen. Let's see.
Miss Ventura, what's your message to other young women out there, to other mothers who might have daughters that are in situations like Cassie?
Mr. Ventura, we with you.
I didn't see this coming. So listen, I'm walking.
We with you.
We
support you.
You know,
Support your daughter.
go in, the government employees go in.
I'm not saying that to try to get you to respond.
I'm gonna just bring him in there
Tell
until you come right out front.
Mama stoic. Don't say nothing. Somebody told her, hey, mama, listen. There's gonna be some niggas out there with cameras. They're gonna try to seem nice to you. Don't tell these niggas nothing. Good job, mama. I mean, this is hard enough. She got to be in there hearing all this foul shit that's going down about her daughter, who's a goddamn defendant on this sick ass trial that got put in a situation beyond everything that they're alleging that occurred and happened to her. Everything that took place in that court document that was released. This specific situation is just because she's dating a new nigga. Oh my God, can you imagine being a parent, bro? Where you finally happy that your baby girl is no longer with that sicko sick nigga, or at least you believe so. She tell you she's dating another nice guy. His name is Scott. He's a rapper as well. Sweet dude, apparently. And now your ex that Mama Love hated is threatening not only you, him too. Holy shit. It's fucking crazy. So this took place, this was on Monday, the 19th. You know what I'm saying? This was Monday. She took out a home equity loan to pay this $20,000 that Diddy was holding over her head. If he didn't get it, he was going to release a sex tape and threatening violence. And then we got David James' testimony. Combs' former assistant recounted unsettling experiences, including Combs possessing guns and drugs, and allegedly using video footage as blackmail. He also described Combs arming himself with 3 guns to confront Suge in 2008. Oh, so he been around for a while. Bro been around for a while. Let me see if I can find that. David James. Okay. So we can't find that specifically. Let's go to Diddy David James. Former assistant. So this is not Farnsworth Bentley, by the way, people. This is not Farnsworth. I want to hear from that nigga, by the way. Where is Farnsworth? Where is Ja? 4 hours ago. Who is David James? Diddy trial, day 5 recap. Okay, let's get into this article. This is Newsweek. See what we can find about this. The assistant spills the beans. Let's take a listen and a look-see. Diddy's assistant spills the beans. Let's see. Let's listen. Let me unmute this, see what we can listen and find out.
Mr. James also testified about an incident at Mel's Diner in 2008. He said they had bumped into Suge Knight, the founder of Death Row Records, the primary competitor of Mr. Combs, went back to Combs' Hollywood Hills home and then drove back to Mel's Diner. Mr. James testified that during that ride, Mr. Combs had 3 handguns in his lap. Day 7 of the criminal trial against Sean Diddy Combs, and we just had several hours of compelling
He just had them bitches in his lap? Nigga was on it like that?
Testimony from David James, Mr. Combs' personal assistant from 2007 to 2009. He testified that he would set up hotel rooms for Mr. Combs prior to his arrival, including 40 different types of toiletry products, Just for Men hair dye, up to $10,000 in cash, Viagra pills, ecstasy, Percocet, baby oil, lube, condoms. Mr. James testified that he bought those in cash because Mr. Combs did not want those linked to the company. We are expected to hear testimony from Regina Ventura.
This nigga he was persistent, wasn't he? He said, yo, he was on it like these rappers that be on trial with murder for hires. He said, yo, I'm put it on this other card. I don't want it tracked back to me, even though they still put it on the business card. Listen to what bro said. He said he got all the baby oil and all of the essentials. He put that shit on another card. Listen.
For Mr. Combs prior to his arrival, including 40 different types of toiletry products, Just for Men hair dye, up to
Just for Men hair dye is insane, bro. Just for Men hair dye? Bro, what? What the fuck you need hair dye for? In the middle of a freak off, you buying hair dye is insane, bro. Hold up, my nigga. In the middle of a freak off, what do you need with hair dye? Like, bro, What we talking about? Bro is in the middle of doing diabolical things. Let's just listen to that again, because that shit just, pause, that shit tickled me. And in this context of what we talking about, extra pause. I might need to 30-second timeout on that one, because that was crazy. Super crazy.
2009. He testified that he would set up hotel rooms for Mr. Combs prior to his arrival, including 40 different types of toiletry products, just for men, hair dye, up to $10,000 in cash.
40 different toiletry products is enough, bro. Where and why the fuck does the hair dye, and where does the hair dye come into play here, bro? I'm truly curious. Where does the hair dye come into play, bro? Like, for what is the necessity for hair dye in this situation, bro? Like, let's talk. Hair dye? Bro, 40 toiletry items and hair dye. Can you imagine going to CVS and you the assistant or you the nigga responsible for picking all of this shit up? Yeah, let me go ahead and get the Johnson & Johnsons, the, you know what I mean, the Wet Platinum, you know what I mean, the Magnums here. We're gonna get the Durex over here. You know what I mean, baby oil over here, cocoa butter. Oh shit, Walt Clyde Frazier. Just for men, hair dye. Like, what are you talking about, bro? What is the necessity for this? Why? Please believe me.
2007 to 2009. He testified that he would set up hotel rooms for Mr. Combs prior to his arrival, including 40 different types of toiletry products, just for men, hair dye, up to $10,000 in cash, Viagra pills.
10 bands, bruh. 10 bands in cash, gang. Listen, this is not small change, mind you. This is just on lubricants and toiletry items, apparently. He dropped 10 bands in like a Dwayne Reed. Holy cow.
Ecstasy, Percocet, baby oil, lube, condoms. Mr. James testified that he bought those in cash because Mr. Combs did not want those linked to the company.
Oh, so he bought it in cash. He gave him 10 bands. Can you imagine pulling up to a Dwayne Reed, a CVS even, with 10 bands cash and copping all of this stuff? $10,000. $10,000. Holy shit. Niggas is freaks, boy. With diabolical ideas and fucking plans. Holy cow.
We are expected to hear testimony from Regina Ventura, Cassie's mother, as well as an escort known as the Punisher. He had been in at least one freak off with Mr. Combs.
Oh, nah, the Punisher. All right, we got to get to that right there. Nigga said the Punisher. Holy shit, nigga turned into Marvel characters. All right, so this is the update, you know what I'm saying? So this was all on Monday. David James went first, the assistant. That's who just went ahead and copped 10 bands worth of essentials for the freak offs. Cash money. Nigga copped that shit cash money, bro. What the hell? All right, so let's move on to the next one. So next we got this same day, I believe this is the final. This might be the guy they were just referring to, the Punisher, which is insane. Sheree Hayes' testimony. An exotic dancer testified about participating in orchestrated sexual events arranged by Combs, including instances where Combs allegedly watched while... wearing a Muslim-like face covering. Yo, bro. Time out. Flag on the play, my nigga. What are we talking about here? The nigga had a hijab over his face? The nigga was out... Bro. Y'all know what they talking about? Muslim face covering. The fucking veil almost. Look! Bro, Diddy in one of these. Nigga in one of these. Like, hold on, bro. An exotic dancer testified about participating in orchestrated sexual events arranged by Combs, including instances where Combs allegedly watched wearing a Muslim face-like covering. We gotta find this. So, I wonder if this is the Punisher. Sheree Hayes. This is the Punisher. Holy cow. Ayo. BBC reporting on this shit is a fucking Ayo, bro. Yo. What are we doing? BBC, y'all gotta be careful about the shit y'all report on, bro. I mean, damn. Let's see what we can find on The Punisher. Sheree Hayes, known as The Punisher, a male escort dancer that Diddy and Cassie hired to perform what he calls sexy, erotic scenes, testified on day 7 of Diddy's trial. Here are the highlights of his testimony. All right, we're going to read the highlights of this sicko shit. Mind you, Diddy is here in a goddamn hijab over his face, watching. Holy cow. Sheree Hayes says he was hired in 2012 to perform an erotic scene for Diddy and Cassie at Trump Tower. Holy cow. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. This is going down at the Trump Tower? Wow. He said Cassie told him that she and Diddy, whom she referred to as her husband, wanted to create a sexual scene using baby oil. This nigga, what's with it with the baby oil? Like, and we got photos. Like, we got some photos that leaked today. We're gonna get into the photos later. I'm not even trying to take my brain to go to that aspect of what the fuck is going on there, but bruh, what the fuck is going on there? He said Cassie told him. So he's sending Cassie on these missions. He's sending Cassie on these missions to recruit niggas named The Punisher. Cassie claims Cassie greeted him in a bathrobe with nothing underneath and paid him $800 to perform in a dimly lit room filled with baby oil and electric candles, bro. The nigga got the little small candles that you get at Walmart. What they call them? Tea light candles. I copped tea light candles before, but it was because I was trying to make a nice little vibe for me and my lady. It might have been Valentine's Day or some shit. I did some cool player shit. Put a little bed sheet on the middle of the living room floor, you know what I mean? Hit the lights, bow, lights off. Tea light candles by the like 100 of them bitches. Battery operated, you pull a little plastic out of that motherfucker. Hit the little switch, boop. Light flicker on them bitches, last for a good like hour or so, maybe a little bit more. He got paid $800 to be in a dimly lit room filled with baby oil and electric candles. What does filled with baby oil mean? When I hear filled with baby oil, I'm thinking of Deep Blue Sea. The scenes when them niggas is in the rooms with the water up to here and they swimming through that motherfucker and they trying to avoid sharks. That's what I think of when I hear a room filled with baby oil. Like the nigga found some way to secure all cracks and crevices in this room. And it was just like this with the baby oil. He had, what's my man name? David Spade, David James. Hey, nigga, you bought the baby oil? Dump the baby oil out there. Facts. This sick stuff, man. Sheree says Cassie told him not to look at Diddy when he entered the room. Oh, so this nigga is a rabid dog. This nigga you can't even look him in the eye. And Diddy directed the sexual scenes. Jesus Christ. This nigga's a freak, bro. Freak bull. I just seen the word glistening, so I'm excited to read this fucking sentence. Claims Cassie and Diddy asked him to be glistening with baby oil and that the sessions lasted around 4 hours. Nigga. 4 hours, bro. If you were at a job, a full-time job, you were on lunch at this time. Niggas don't even work for more than 4 hours unless he was trying to pay him part-time hours. That's why he gave him the 800. I wonder if he wanted a full-time, if he would have gave him 1,600. Rounded it up, gave him 2 bands. Nigga said he claims Cassie and Diddy asked him to be glistening. Y'all know what glistening mean? The nigga was shiny. Nigga looked like the Silver Surfer. Glistening with baby oil, and that the sessions lasted around 4 hours. Jesus Christ. The Punisher also testified that he did this 8 to 12 times, with some scenes lasting 40 minutes after long waits. 4 hours is crazy, bro. Shout out to Batman in the chat. 4 hours is literally the mark of a full-time job where they, by law, have to give you a lunch break. And you had a break prior to that. So he's already breaking fucking code. If he was employing this gentleman, and I mean 8 to 12 times, you damn near an independent contractor at this point. He deserves a 1099 for his work. 4 hours is crazy, bro. And he did it 8 to 12 times. Let's just do some quick math, y'all. Pull up a calculator. Let's pull up a quick calculator. So we got 800 times 8. The low end, he made 6,400. That's the low end. Bro made close to $7,000 if it was 8 times. If he did all 12 sessions, nigga, 800 times 12. The nigga got paid almost 10 bands, bro. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. 4 hours is insane. Look, it's still going. Sheree Hayes said he was sometimes contacted late in the evening to set up last minute scenes. So they calling my man on the goddamn, hey yo, all of our other escorts fell through. Hey baby, can you make it? Also, Sheree Hayes admitted to the presence of Cassie's partner Diddy created performance. Not the escort still trying to keep his credibility and his job secure. He said, fuck it, I'm an escort before, I'm trying to escort still. He made it known on fucking file, on the stand. Hey, the presence of Diddy sometimes with this motherfucking hijab covering everything but his eyes. Sometimes I had performance issues. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Lick a shot for Big Papa in heaven for the performance issues, man. Lick a shot. That's crazy, gang. Amidst all of this shit that bro was talking about, he said he had performance issues. He made sure we knew that. He said this on the stand, guys. Remember this. He denied catching feelings for Cassie, but said the government's notes may have taken his comments out of context. Sheree Hayes testifies the scenes were nothing like his usual work, calling them intense and far from his typical comedic style. Okay, so he was one of them. This nigga was one of them. He called the Punisher. He's one of those escorts that probably bring a little bit of comedy. He show up in a goddamn police uniform or whatever these niggas do. Bro said he testified about this. This is all on record. These scenes were nothing like his usual work. He called them intense and far from his typical comedic style. Anybody that indulges or engages in this type of content where you hiring escorts, either male or female, them, they, I'm not judging, what the fuck is a comedic style? Please let me know. If you're in the chat right now, you get down like that, it's okay. I'm not judging. What is a comedic style of escorting? Do you come through with like a set? Like, are you out there like, hold on, let me see something real quick. Yo, so I'm trying to figure out what a comedic set is. Cause this dude, this escort said it's far from his comedic style. So I'm wondering, like, yo, is this nigga out here just like this? Just like, hey man, nigga half naked. He just out there like, alright, yo, so what do you guys like to get into? Oh, you want me to be glistening? I didn't bring my slip and slide. Like, was he getting like jokes off? Did he have like a full set? My man is out there like, yo, so I was on this date with this young lady the other day, and her boyfriend walked into the room. It's like, yo, bro, what kind of comedic style is this guy talking about? Like, like truly, what the fuck? What is the comedic style, bro? That's all I'm really interested in right now is the comedic style. But I digress. Let's move it on, man. Let's move it on. Oh, this is tough. But I'm glad I can make some out of it. Okay, so that was Monday. All of that took place on Monday. And then we move into Tuesday, May 20th, yesterday. This all took place yesterday. So, there was a Homeland Security agent testimony. Agent Gerard Gannon presented evidence from a search of Sean Combs' Miami home, including weapon parts with defaced serial numbers. Oh, so he was on that type of time. Nigga had scratched off serial numbers. And then, of course, more bottles of baby oil, lubricant, and high heels. Okay. Let's see what we can find about this. Agent Gerard Gannon. Let's see, Gerard. Let's see if we can find anything about a Gerard Gannon. Gerard. Nothing for Gerard Gannon. So let's search. Diddy Gerard Gannon. So this is a Homeland Security agent, and I believe there was some pictures that took place. So this is about the raid. A raid took place, and there were some pictures that leaked or was put out there. I don't want to say they leaked because shit. Oh, here it go. Look. They have released images. Let's pull it up here. So that's the images. Let's go ahead and get into... We can get into maybe some of them. Okay, let's go to NBC News. Let's see what we have here. So... Federal agents mad because I ain't tapped myself and the phone in the basement. My team supreme, stay clean. Triple beam, lyrical dreams. I'll be that cat you see at all events. I'm not trying to sign up for nothing, bro. Federal agent offers a glimpse of what investigators found inside Diddy's Miami home. So they raided the mansion. I think it's the Star Island mansion. They raided that motherfucker. Raided it. In today's edition of Diddy on Trial, we break down testimony from federal agent Gerard Gannon and a forensic psychologist, Dawn Hughes. All right, let's see. What could we find out? This is a free article. Damn, they gave us this shit for free. That's how wild it is. Today's key moments. Gerard Gannon, a federal agent who planned the search at Diddy's Miami home last year, walked jurors through photos of items seized at the property, including cell phones stuffed inside a Balenciaga boot. Oh shit, they're not gonna check the boot. Nigga, they turning everything upside down. They ripping your goddamn couch cushions open. Nigga, you think they're not gonna find it in a Balenciaga boot? Especially some Balenci niggas is probably taking that home for they goddamn themselves. Cell phone stuffed inside a Balenci boot, a Gucci bag filled with drugs such as ketamine, K-pops, and MDMA, dozens of bottles of lubricant, and a .45 caliber handgun in a red suitcase. Wow, so this is some of the pictures that came out here. These are some of the photos. This is amphetamine, so some pills. You got pink coke. You got baby oil, and I don't know if they put them in these Ziploc bags, but if he had them shits just in the crib in Ziploc bags, bro, what the fuck? I hope he didn't just have these shits in Ziploc bag around the crib like he giving out. Y'all ever seen the movie Blink Twice with Channing Tatum when they was giving out? It was some sick shit going on, and they was giving out gift bags to all the men that came to the island on some Jeffrey Epstein shit. They giving out gift bags, red gift bags. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Red gift bags, Blink Twice. Yeah, here we go. Look, they giving out red gift bags. Look, there we go, red gift bags. Don't tell me they was giving out Ziploc bags. And Diddy, you could have look. It was a whole room of it too. Look. Don't tell me this nigga was giving out. If he was giving out gift bags at all, don't tell me them shits was in goddamn Ziploc containers, bro. Don't tell me they was in Ziploc containers, dog. Like, what we doing? What we doing here? What's really going on? Shout out to the four that's consistently in the chat. I'm not gonna lie, I love y'all. If y'all been here, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit subscribe. My content normally isn't this, but today we focusing just on the Diddy trial. So, you know, this is a live, my second day on YouTube. YouTube live is what I mean. So, you know, we gonna get back into our regularly scheduled program the other days, but for today, it's Diddy news. It's Diddy news. All right, so this is the picture. This is what Gerard Cannon had to testify about. Let's keep it going. Let's see. So that was yesterday. That was the 20th. And then we had the Dawn Richards testimony. She was the forensic psychologist. Oh, sorry. Dawn Richards or Dawn Hughes? Oh, this is Dawn Richards, the Danny D. Kane member. So Dawn, which we thought was like the goddamn lead of Danny D. Kane, or at least that's what niggas thought. Dawn. So, latest. Okay, all right. So let's get into some of this, some of these videos. Okay, here we go. More news. 4 hours is crazy. I'm just looking at that chat comment. That's crazy. Shout out to Batman. My nigga Batman was in here. So, this was from May 16th. So this was last week before she actually did testify. I gotta stay hydrated out here. Dawn Richard, let me click into it so I can highlight. Dawn Richard, ex-member of Danny D. Kane, testifies on day 5 of Diddy's trial, said that Diddy once grabbed a black skillet with eggs and tried to hit Cassie over the head with it, yelling, "Where the fuck is my food?" What? So he grabbed the skillet with the food in it? Chat, let's talk a little bit, bro. She testified and said Diddy once grabbed a black skillet with eggs. Eggs? Diddy once grabbed a black skillet with eggs and tried to hit Cassie over the head with it and yelling, "Where the fuck is my food?" You mean this nigga was so sick that he had the food right there. Food right there, nigga. Food in the skillet. Bro grabbed the skillet and hit her over the head with it. Boom! You know that sound pots and pans make. Boom! And this is respectfully, you know what I'm saying? I'm not making light of what if it really happened, but boom! Like nigga hit her on the head over the. So eggs flew everywhere. Eggs everywhere, nigga. That shit underneath the counter. That shit is on a fucking island in the kitchen. Some of it might have ended up on the stove top, in the sink. Bruh. This is insane. Diddy once grabbed the black skillet. Emphasis. They had to distinguish the type of skillet. A black skillet with eggs. Were they scrambled eggs? Were they over easy? You know what I'm saying? Because this matters. If it was yolk, that's even worse. If it's some scrambled eggs, I mean, it's an easier cleanup is all I'm saying, bro. Like, if it's some yolk and shit, you can't just use a broom to get that up. You got to get a broom, some Downy, some Bounty. Downy is laundry detergent. You got to get some Bounty to quicker picker upper. You need all of this shit if it's over easy eggs, sunny side up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's some yolk involved, he's even more diabolical. He's getting in her hair and shit, bro. It's so much that I'm curious about with this. So, that was, this is the first post. Let's keep it going. So this is her. A reporter asked her about some wild shit. Let's get into this video.
Now, how big is Diddy's dick?
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa! What the hell? What the hell? Dawn Richard took the stand in Diddy trial and gets harassed outside courthouse. What the fuck did they just ask her? What the helly? What the hell?
Have a good day.
Now, how big is Diddy's dick?
Whoa.
Wow.
It had to be the ghetto bitch behind the camera. You heard the first person. How big is Diddy's wiener? And here comes Shorty. Yeah, how big was that nigga dick? Like, what we talking about, man? Like, have some class. If you're gonna ask dick questions, at least do it in a respectable manner. I mean, Jesus. Listen to the first person. How big was Diddy's wiener? And here comes Shorty. Yeah, how big was that nigga Johnson, son? I'm trying to, like, bro, Shorty, relax. Relax, man.
Have a good day.
Now, how big is Diddy's dick?
Whoa.
Oh!
Can I get the 10 million?
Now, man.
Can somebody beat me up for
Monetization.
10 million? Can they
You're
beat
going
me up
too
for
far.
10
Yeah,
million? I
man.
want to get my ass beat for 10 million.
And then proceed to say, can somebody beat me up? Can somebody beat me up? I'm trying to get my ass beat for 10 million. New York City is sick. I love my hometown, but niggas is sick out there, bro. Listen to Shorty. Listen.
Have a good day.
Now, how big is Diddy's dick?
Whoa.
Wow. Can I get the 10
Come on
million?
now, man.
Can somebody beat me up for 10 million?
Monetization.
So I'm guessing somebody got assaulted and received 10 million, I guess. And she's trying to say, fuck it, I'll get beat up for 10 million. Bitch, you're broke. You sound broke. You doing all of that for 10 million? You willing to get beat up for 10 bands? You willing to get beat up for $100 bills? This is crazy work, bro. She just said, yo, I want to get beat up for $10,000. 10,000?
Can I get the 10
Come on
million?
now, man.
Can somebody beat me up for 10 million?
Monetization.
Oh, 10 million. Okay. 10 million. All right, I might be feeling that. I might. Let me chill.
Can they
You're
beat
going
me up
too
for 10
far.
million?
Yeah,
I want
man.
to get my ass beat for 10 million.
10 million.
I
Okay.
want to get my ass beat for 10 million.
Who is this person? This person sounds like a fucking troll.
Isn't it freedom of speech?
All right, yeah. So that's enough of that. Way more than enough of that. All right, let's keep it going. All right, and this was from 2 days ago. So this video took place the same day. So this was her leaving after testifying. Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, while spotted outside the federal courthouse during Diddy's trial, says he believed the prosecution, the government, is doing a great job, and addresses claim that Diddy's defense team destroyed Dawn Richards' ex-member of Danny D. Kane's credibility while she was on the stand during cross-examination. Let's listen to this video. 2 minutes, 35 seconds.
Literally just
Okay, let's see. Let's see what this dude got to say.
Patriots literally just stepping out of court. This is crazy.
Patriots? This nigga's a Republican? What's going on here? Did he just, like, rep his set at the beginning?
Patriots literally just stepping out of court. This is
Oh, yeah, he's some type of a Republican nigga. You're not just saying Patriots. And shout out to the Patriots. New England and all that. Niggas that love America. Shout out to y'all. But repping your set coming out of court to give some news is crazy. With the captions on the screen.
Patriots literally just stepping out of court. This is crazy, guys. I was in the actual courtroom. I got in there. My man KK, it worked. Diddy made eye contact with me, looked at me, and waved hello.
Hey, yo, bro. The fact that you did that and you just try to get clout off of another man looking at you, pause. Pause, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy work, gang. Like, crazy work. This nigga just got excited because another man, a grown man, waved at him. Listen to him.
Courtroom. I got in there, my man KK. It worked. Diddy made eye contact with me, looked at me, and waved hello.
Pause, bro. Pause, my nigga. Nigga said he looked at him, gave him eye contact, and waved. You wanted to date the nigga? Didn't you hear all of the accusations that's going on against this nigga? He said, yo, fuck it. I want to go to a party. Nigga want to go to a party still. He said, fuck it, Puff. Whenever you get out, baby, we gonna go. Like, bro, what we talking about here? What we talking about?
Hello. He looked around and waved hello to me. Oh my God, this is crazy. So lots of stuff happening. Don Richard took the stand again. And guys, I hate to say it, the lawyer for Diddy, Miss Westmoreland is her name. She's a bulldog. I told her that. I saw her out in the hallway during a break. I was like, you are good. And she's like, thank you. But I mean, Miss Westmoreland destroyed Don Richards on the stand. I hate to say it, but that's what everybody coming out is going to say, that Don Richard was just totally.
Don Richard? Ain't it Richard?
Discredited on the stand. Why? Because she had 8 different meetings with the feds, the government. Oh man, is that Gene Deal?
Yes. That'd be me.
Can I say hey to you for a second on my TikTok? Guys, this is Gene Deal. Yeah, I've been reporting on you for a while, man.
Nigga tried to say he was a big fan. You didn't know him before this case, so shut the fuck up. I'm glad he corrected himself, though. I'm a big groupie. But you're doing your job. You're a reporter. You out there on the front lines. Respect.
Guys, this is Gene Deal. Yeah, I've been reporting on you for a while, man. I'm Secret Service Sam. Guys, this is Gene Deal. Gene Deal. How are you feeling, my friend?
That's a big motherfucker. I see why he got into security. Goddamn. Also, appreciate anybody that's still in the chat. We do have the super chat goal for today. We're just trying to get one. This is my second time on YouTube Live. We reviewing the Diddy trial for this week today. A little different than the stuff that I normally post on my page and normally stream about. But this is my second time on YouTube. We got everything down packed. So we're doing a super chat goal. We want to get one. Just one. First time. First time ever. I think that the lowest option is like $3 or $2. If you can, I'll do a cartwheel in here. I might do 2. Fuck it. Super chat goal. Let's go.
Give my Patriots an exclusive. What do you think's going on in there? Guys, Gene Deal is the main man. He's the bodyguard. He has been the one leading the entire front on this Diddy campaign.
That's it, right?
Right? I mean, besides Jaguar Wright, you're the most credible person we have. You're Diddy's ex-bodyguard. Tell the folks, man. You don't want to say much? Come on,
You already
Gene.
did it, Playboy.
Come on, Gene. You're always saying something. Give him something here. What do you think? You think Diddy's going to get off, or you think what are we looking like?
I think the prosecution is doing a great job. They need to keep up the good work.
Right.
I think they went real lenient on them because they could have hit them with way more charges
Right.
than they did. And that's it.
What do you think about Don Richard? Miss Westmoreland was like, the lawyer was destroying her on the stand, her credibility. She had 8 different times she met with the feds, and they're like, why did you not mention anything about Diddy threatening your life and all that time? Do you believe Don Richard?
A lot of those people are traumatized, man. You know, you got to look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at something that this guy holding their life in their hands.
Right, and that makes a difference. Hey, I appreciate you, man.
Right.
Thank you for everything
Yes,
you do.
sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Guys, that's Gene Deal. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Gene Deal. Gene Deal. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So that was, I believe that was yesterday. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so today, Wednesday, we got the forensic psychologist testimony, Dr. Dawn Hughes, known for her role in the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial. known for her role in the Amber Rose Johnny Depp trial, testified about the psychological impact of abusive relationships, noting that victims often stay in such relationships and may suppress trauma. I'm not an expert in that, but I can see that being a possibility. I'm like, God damn it, if somebody is whipping your ass and is not treating you right, but this is all you know, and if you didn't have a stable foundation prior to that, friends, family, loved ones, steady job with coworkers that are familiar with you, whatever the case may be, I can see how you could get into an abusive relationship and stay. Not saying that you are dumb or not right or wrong or, you know what I mean? And none of that shit is just very common. We see this shit very often. So, let's get into some of this here. Let's see, Dawn Hughes. Let's see if we can find anything on Dawn Hughes here on Art of the Dialogue. Dawn. Let's see if they have anything about Dawn Hughes. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Not it. Don Richards. Okay, nothing there. Let's try to see. Dawn Hughes Diddy. Dawn Hughes Diddy. Okay. Where do we want to go? Let's go to the Post, Washington. Let's go to the Washington Post. Ex-assistant psychologist and special agent testified in Sean Combs case. Alrighty. This is go to the devil's website themselves. Why victims stay with abusers? Psychologist testifies. All right. This is via TMZ. Let's take a look-see and see what they had to say. Prosecutors are calling expert witness in Diddy trial a clinical and forensic psychologist who was telling the jury about why victims stay in abusive relationships, how they cope, the obstacles they face in leaving, and how memories are affected by trauma. So this is Don Hughes. Shout out to... Get these ads out of here. Don Hughes took the stand Wednesday, which was today morning, at the 11th witness. Damn, they had 11. Called by the Fed. Prosecutors are presenting her as an expert witness. Expert witness. Hughes told jurors it's quite common for victims to remain in abusive relationships. I mean, I can believe that. Seems very common. Explaining there are all sorts of mechanisms that make victims feel trapped, and it's not reserved to physical violence. She testified sexual abuse makes it hard for victims to leave or seek help because of the private nature of the abuse. It's fact. I could understand that, and I am familiar with people that I've come across and spoken to where it's something that's a private thing. You don't just talk to anybody about just your sex life. It's not a common thing to just talk about any and anyone about, even if it's a therapist. Yet alone the private aspects of something that you're embarrassed about and something that you weren't willingly giving consent to. So I could understand that. She says they often feel shame, humiliation, and degradation and don't want to talk about it with others, much less think about it. I could understand that. Yeah. Yeah. Finances are another hurdle, Hughes said on the stand, telling jurors a victim who is financially dependent on the abuser would have a hard time leaving. I could understand that too. Hughes testified it sometimes takes multiple attempts for victims to finally leave an abusive relationship, and there's a pattern of returning and reconciling. She said some victims feel they may come back to a good version of their partner who they still love. That's enough. I don't really want to get into too much of that because that shit gets sad. Let's get into the potential Kid Cudi testimony. Kid Cudi is supposed to be testifying. It was supposed to happen today, but it didn't. So let's get into a little bit of that. Shout out to the chat. Please like, subscribe if you are in here for the first time. I do appreciate y'all. So anticipated events for tomorrow and the 23rd. So Thursday, Friday, Monday is a holiday. So they are going on break for a holiday break. You know what I'm saying? holiday break. So Scott Kid Cudi Mescudi testimony. Prosecutors plan to call the rapper who dated Cassie Ventura to testify about an incident with his car exploded after Combs allegedly threatened to blow it up. Holy fucking shit. Nigga. Okay, Kid Cudi Diddy. And this is my favorite artist, y'all, by the way. This is my guy. Like, I'm not even, we don't even got to get into it. This is just my guy. So just know that. Let's see what we could find here. Kid Cudi called to testify. Hollywood Reporter. Kid Cudi called to testify in Sean Diddy Combs' trial. Let's get into it. Cassie Ventura, Combs' longtime ex-girlfriend, testified earlier that hip-hop mogul threatened to blow up the day and night rapper's car after learning she was dating him. Federal prosecutors have called rapper and actor Kid Cudi to testify in Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking and racketeering trial in New York this week. Prosecutor Maureen Comey announced Tuesday that the rapper, who had a brief romantic relationship — can you imagine? A brief romantic relationship. Nigga, I wasn't even fucking this bitch for that long. I wasn't even with Shorty for that long. Yet alone if we were even an official couple. And now her ex crazy ass nigga is threatening me about blowing up my car and then actually doing it? Bro, I would never want to drive again. I would never want to go in a car again. I would never want somebody to even say car around me again, bro. Like, just because I thought Shorty was cute and I didn't know her ex was that crazy, this nigga blew my car up. Bro, what? Ventura testified last week. Why is this shit doing this? Ventura testified last week at trial that Combs learned she was dating Kid Cudi while going through her phone messages at one of the freak-off events. So this nigga was at a freak-off event getting freaky. Nigga went through her phone to find out she was dating Kid Cudi. Seen messages at one of the freak-off events the couple would have had at various hotels. Ventura said in her testimony threatened to blow up Kid Cudi's car in early 2012. She also testified Combs threatened to release 2 sex tapes featuring her and that rap mogul would send an individual home to both of them. Wow. After Ventura filed... This website sucks. Hollywood Reporter, do better. After Ventura filed 2023 civil lawsuit, which included the allegations about Cudi's car, a rep for the rapper confirmed that his vehicle had exploded, but provided no more details. This is true. This is all true, the rep told the outlet. Wow. Don't blow my car up, nigga. Definitely not over no chick. So my guy Cudi is set to testify either between tomorrow or Friday. And some additional witnesses, a former personal chef, another male escort, before the trial breaks for Memorial Day weekend break. Let's just see if we can find anything else about this before we choose to end. Art of the dialogue. Let's take a look at some stuff. So, let's take a look at this. This right here, according to reporter Jerrica Duncan, a special agent from Homeland Security discovered bottles of eye drops containing MDMA, ecstasy, and ketamine at Diddy's home on Star Island, Miami, Florida. Let's see what she had to say. Diddy trial update. Federal agents testifies that Gucci bag filled with multicolored narcotics found in Diddy's closet.
We're on about our 10th witness, and testifying right now is Gerard Gannon. He's a special agent with Homeland Security, and he talked about the items that were found inside the master bedroom closet of Sean Combs' home on Star Island in Miami, Florida. Here's some of what he showed the jurors. Pictures of red heels. He said that he found many red heels, or many heels.
Many red heels is crazy. The nigga loves red heels, huh? Okay. All right.
Platform shoes in Combs' closet, 18 in total. The jurors were shown pictures of 6 pair. They were also shown pictures of Balenciaga boots that they said they were able to get 3 cell phones out of one of those boots. And then they showed jurors a black Gucci bag. They actually had it in the courtroom today. They opened up the plastic, showed it to the jurors, and they said inside that bag was an assortment of narcotics, 2 bottles of eye drops that actually tested positive for MDMA.
MDMA in the eye drops is crazy. Let her finish.
Narcotics, 2 bottles of eye drops that actually tested positive for MDMA and ketamine, but also those narcotics, those assortment of narcotics.
MDMA and ketamine in the eye drops is insane, bro. Like, how fast do you need this shit to get into your system? Like, what we doing, bro? Like, niggas got no time to waste. I mean, shit, if you paying niggas $800 for 4 hours, you might have a strict schedule.
Products they said were blue, pink, white, yellow, orange, black pills, white powder, a black plastic straw. All of these things they said tested positive for either cocaine, ketamine, methamphetamine, and MDMA. On cross-examination, Tenny Garagos asked the agent if he knew that Homeland Security and the Southern District of New York had been investigating Combs since November of 2023. He didn't say yes, but what he did say is he was told about executing this warrant and the details about it 11 days before it happened. She also noted some damage that was done to Combs' homes and asked the investigator, hey, did you take a picture of the damage after, or did you at least take a picture of the scene before? And she did that a number of times, I think, to show that maybe the investigation wasn't as thorough as it should have been when it comes to showing what a room looked like before they decided to search different boxes and whatnot. And then they
was in there flipping shit over, bro. They was in there flipping everything. Underneath, they was checking for the gum underneath the goddamn tables that might have been stuck there. The feds don't play, bro. I'm gonna let y'all know. The feds don't play. And why would I? I have no recollection and examples to prove that I know anything about the feds and how they operate. I just know they don't play. Facts.
Talked about the guns that were found in Combs' home, and Garagos made a point to say that some of what we saw, or what the jurors saw, for instance, receivers from an AR-15 that were on a blanket, were actually wrapped up and taped up, but the investigators only took a picture of what it looks like after they unwrapped certain things.
Oh yeah, he was on BT. Nigga was on bad timing, bro. Clearly, bro was on bad timing, just doing the most. If this is all true, I mean, they found it in his crib, so what else is it doing in your crib, nigga? Like, niggas on BT, bro. Bad timing.
And showed that as evidence.
Hey, son was on bad timing, big time. See what else we could find. Shout out to Jerica Duncan. See what else we could find. So we just showed this. These are things found in a hotel room the day he was fucking arrested. Bro, you getting arrested, you still got narcotics on you? I guess. Well, let's take a look at some off-brand stuff. So this is just them, you know, people gonna talk about this nigga finances and shit. So let me just make sure. Damn, they got pictures of the sex workers. Let me see if we can find the Punisher. Pause. This is from CNN. CNN reports that Forbes, CNN reports that Forbes estimate Diddy's net worth is still at $400 million, a major drop from the $1 billion reported in 2022, revealing that Diddy's wealth is in jeopardy and warning that if Diddy is convicted, the government could seize all of Diddy's money and assets from his businesses. I mean, shit, if I had $1 billion and I got 400 million, I would be upset, but nigga, I still got 400 M's. But if you get found guilty, bro, it's over. GG's. GG's, nigga. GG's. Let's listen to this and watch this.
Right now, Sean Diddy Combs isn't only fighting for his freedom, but also his money. Even with all his legal troubles, Forbes estimates his net worth is still around $400 million. But if he were to be convicted, all that could be in jeopardy. Why? Because the government could actually seize his assets. People might hear that and think, wait, does that really mean that all of his businesses, all the money he has, could conceivably have been used to finance this? Therefore, it's all fair game?
Yeah, it pretty much is. I mean, this is a very, very broadly phrased.
Look at this fat face ass nigga, bro. I hate listening to niggas that look like this, because I just feel like something about you isn't trustworthy. Like, this is the common broadcasting look. And there's something about it that's just very untrustworthy. But maybe I just don't trust that.
Forfeiture allegation. It doesn't look like there was any sort of pre-indictment seizures that they're counting towards it. Normally you see things they've already gotten their hooks into. So it's basically just saying if it is an instrumentality or a proceed, we're going to go after it. And they've named the enterprise in a very broad way, the RICO. The RICO is essentially anything he touched in his business world, whether it's, record labels, liquor labels, planes, trains, and automobiles. Basically mean everything is in play. And, the other thing is there's a concept called substitute assets. Just when you think you're crawling out of the wreckage and you're down to your last 400 million, you're told, oh, we're also going for substitute assets, which means even if we can't prove that this particular car, this diamond watch, this, piece of art is not connected to criminality, it still relates to our overall reward, and we're going to use it as a substitute.
Hey, man. The feds is going, when the feds pull up, bro, they coming for everything, nigga. They coming for everything. Everything. Hey. Okay. That is the update for this week on the Diddy trial. As recent as we are on this Wednesday, May 21st. We are all caught up from everything that occurred from Monday to today. This is my first time talking about the Diddy stuff. I am curious to see the Kid Cudi testimony. As you can see, man, I have a lot of Kid Cudi stuff in here. We got the goddamn Man on the Moon, Intergalactic. We go up here. We got Man on the Moon 2. We got Kids See Ghosts with Ye. I'm a Cudi guy. I got tattoos. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm being transparent of how much I support this artist. Never met him. Never need to meet him. Probably would not want to, because I don't want to soil the good faith that I have for him. They always tell you never meet your idols. And he's not an idol to me. He's just somebody that I fuck with his music and talent. Acting, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But if you are still here, please hit that subscribe button, man. We went on a 1.5 hour live stream here on YouTube. We got 3 in the chat right now, at least what I can tell and see right now. Please hit that like and subscribe button on this video on my channel. You can subscribe. We do have a goal today for a super chat, man. It is I'll do a cartwheel if we get 1 super chat. All we need is 1. I think the lowest goal or the lowest super chat is like $3 or $2. I understand if you don't want to, but if you do, hey, I would appreciate that. We are building this channel up. We building as a team. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So, hey, if that is something that you can get behind and you want to support, hey, come on now. Clap it up for yourselves. We're going to be on this YouTube stuff a lot more, but let me give some clap it up for yourself, man. Air horns. Clap it up for yourselves. How y'all feeling out there tonight, man? We got 5 in the chat right now. I'm done with the Diddy stuff. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to talk about on this actual episode. Let's see if there's anything else. Nothing. It wasn't that much news today. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. If we can find anything. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Nothing. Cameron links up with Kevin Hart and Ludacris. Shout out to that. 50 posted my nigga Kid Cudi in the dress. Kid Cudi gonna testify like, I'm on your ass now, Diddy. Don't act like you didn't do it now. You did it. Damn, 50. Nigga, 50 is wrong, bro. Jesus Christ, nigga. Damn. 50 speaks on Chris Brown. I mean, not much. Not much news today in terms of hip-hop. This is honestly why I chose to just talk about Diddy today, because it wasn't that much for me to talk about. Cassie drops the trailer for his 3-day event, Streamer University. Let's take a look at this. Y'all. And then I feel like my lady finished cooking, and I'm hungry as fuck. So I'm about to take my ass upstairs and go eat some food. Some good food. I appreciate everybody here, but let's take a look at what Kai 3-day event. It's a weekend. I'm guessing it's like a Friday to Sunday. He gonna pay for everybody like on some college dorm shit. Let's see. Kai drops a trailer for his 3-day event, Streamer University. Let's take a look at it.
Bro, we gotta be in the wrong place, bro. It said 9 3/4. Bro, you sure this the right address?
What you mean, am I sure?
I know Kai didn't send us to no fucking gas station, bro.
Let's see. Let's go.
Shout out Lil Rodney's son.
Some shit more like Polar Express. Fucking gas station? Are you serious? Boss me.
What's up, baby?
I'm looking for pump 9 3/4.
Pump 9?
Right, 3/4.
What you mean by 3/4?
3/4.
What that mean?
Professor Kai, we're trying to get to Stream University.
Professor who?
How you work in the store and you don't know what we talking about?
That's what I'm asking you.
Backwoods.
It's all right, boss. Fuck it. Let's go. I knew this shit was fake all along.
Y'all boy probably lost, man.
Leave this nigga fucking lying to us, bro. Professor Kai, more like Professor fucking asshole. Professor liar. Professor my ass.
Your fuck, bro.
How the fuck is it my fault, bro?
These niggas going to Hogwarts? And gas is high as fuck. Damn, nigga, 319? Shit.
Gotta send me to the hood look like Boy Scouts, bro. Oh, this shit really wasn't a fairy tale. Let's go.
Next stop, Streamer University.
Oh, this on some Hogwarts shit.
They got Reggie on here? Shit, I know you lied on your application. What the fuck? And we got cream seats on the train?
W promo. I do fuck with this. Shout out to Reggie and Talil. W promo.
Damn.
Too much money. Fuck this train. Look at
the hologram.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Streamer Express. You guys are the very first class to attend Streamer University. But with this school comes rules.
What's got
Rule number 1, under any circumstances, do not leak the address of the university.
You do give me vibes.
I'm not leaking the address.
You will get swatted. Secondly, make sure that at all times you guys are in your Streamer University uniforms.
Everybody else right now. Taylor, matter of fact, I'm gonna have somebody come tailor your jacket.
Third, I would like to let you guys know that everything that you guys are seeing, wearing, or going to is completely free.
Free? Oh,
now, for what you guys all been waiting for, if you turn your heads to the left, you guys will see Streamer University.
Yo, what the fuck? It's us? Nah, come on, listen.
I look forward to seeing you all soon at orientation.
Okay, Streamer University. Okay. I fuck with that trailer. Shout out to Kai, man. I fuck with Kai, man. New York niggas up, be like. New York niggas up, man. But at this point, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, that's been here, that has kicked it with me, talking about this not fun shit, Diddy. I'm not really into talking about Diddy, but hey, we here now. I appreciate y'all tuning in with me on this YouTube live. Please hit the subscribe button. If this is your first time tuning into my content, I'm about to go watch the Knicks kick ass because that's all we do. Damn, I thought I was charging my laptop this whole time. The shit was not plugged in. I feel like a goof. But at this point, hey man, I love you guys. It is me, it's your boy too. I'll be back on Wednesday. On Friday. It is Wednesday today. God bless. Godspeed. Get everything you ask for, man. Just make sure you put the work in so you can make sure you get to that place. And without further ado, man, hey, we here. And I love you guys. Peace.